Hi, Assalamualaikum. I'm Syilda Ismail and you are watching Kinihalal talk show series. Okay, today I have a very interesting topic. We're going to talk about Halal SMEs. What's in it for them, especially during COVID-19. And today we have also a very interesting guest. We'll talk about Halal Integrated Platform. But before that, let's take a look at this video. We are here with Azrin Abd Ajib and he is the head of Halal Integrated Platform. Thank you so much for being with us in Kinihalal. How are you doing? I'm sure you're very, very busy organizing WHC 2020.
Hi Syilda, thank you for having me. Yes, we're busy on all of us.
All right, okay, good luck to you guys. Okay, tell me more about Halal Integrated Platform, HIP.
Halal Integrated Platform is a new product by HDC whereby we are combining two platforms together. It's the social and the commerce platform. It's pretty much like a Facebook combined with Lazada and Shopee.
So that's an e-commerce element.
E-commerce element whereby we want the community to drive the marketplace as well, whereby we can connect the buyers and sellers online. Okay. And not locally, but also globally.
So that's the first, what do you call that, intention. So where do you see HIP after that? You know, will you guys have content, interactive content, videos, etc., etc.?
Well, it's not only content that we're looking at. It's more about empowering the halal industry players, even consumers also, whereby we want to empower the typical entrepreneur in the rural areas or makcik kia and pakcik semua tu just to be on board, and we will assist them all the way from start to the end when they want to be involved in the halal industry up to the point of helping them to get pre-certification as well.
Yeah, so meaning everyone and anyone can be part in HIP.
Yes.
What if someone who is not in the halal business can?
It's fine. Okay. They can be, if they're not involved in the halal industry, they can always join our platform and find out more about what we do and also what other people in the halal industry does. Okay. As I mentioned, the halal platform, the Halal Integrated Platform connects everyone and everyone that wants to know about halal. So the typical member that's going to be in the Halal Integrated Platform would be the likes of government agencies, ministries, halal practitioners, academicians, investors and entrepreneurs.
Okay, that's very interesting. So all the interface and all the interesting subject matter and followers are already ready?
It's in development, and I'm proud to say that we are more than 50% there. It's coming to certain phases of completion. We look to launch, or probably launch it by our World Halal Conference on the 6th of October, but in modular phases from HIP side.
So we're looking at Halal SMEs to be part in this bandwagon, is that so?
Most definitely, because they're a very key stakeholder when it comes to halal industry, as you know. They're a big contributor to the halal business.
Yeah, that's right. And that will be the flourishing the halal economy in Malaysia.
Yes, what we want to do is actually not only help them from the business aspect, but also help them to get, to be a certified halal company.
All right. Speaking on certification here, why is it that halal is an important key element to SMEs? Because why I'm saying this is because I read a statement, Azrin. A statement says that halal business is actually a low-hanging fruit waiting to be harvested, but not many people want to go jump into it. What are the factors in there? I mean, you've been in this industry. Perhaps you can elaborate.
I wouldn't say halal itself. I would say that in any other business, be it halal or non-halal, there will always be challenges. So it's basically back down to your normal economics, supply and demand.
Yes.
Some people, they think just because they have the Halal certification on their product or services, they think that, it can help propel their business further, which is not the case most of the time. Halal is just a value proposition.
Okay.
With or without it, product and services still move.
Okay, so what are the promotions that you're going to do for HIP? Trying to get, because you understand, the industry level is different, right? We're trying to, garner, we're trying to entice the macikia, as you mentioned, the krepek maker, the keropok maker, and the SMEs.
That's not only. Maybe it's wrong for me to say macikia per se only, but it's everyone that's involved within the halal industry, be it the micro or small entrepreneurs or enterprises that want to get to build their business further, can always come to HTC anyhow. Whereby we always provide services like halal training, consultancy, and access to halal parks, and of course with our own proprietary programs such from industry development department. So the thing is that it's not only limited to what I mentioned earlier. It's actually helping out whoever that's within the industry to grow further, be it from local or international as well. What's more important is that that's in conjunction. That's why we have the World Halal Conference. That's more of a thought leadership platform.
So even non-Muslim organization can also be part in HIP?
Most definitely, because there might be gaps in terms of awareness when it comes to halal, and it's HDC's job to actually reduce that gap.
What about agencies? Are they part also in this bandwagon?
Oh, sorry. Coming back to HIP.
Yeah.
HIP can't function alone, whereby HDC cannot function alone.
Okay.
So therefore, we want to work with and receive assistance from agencies such as Madrid, Maida, Jakim, other agencies that's involved. Pretty much like say MPOB, KKM, and all those. Those are key stakeholders where we all can facilitate the halal industry when it comes to consumers and industry players. So so that any activities involving industry players and consumers, whatever assistance activities they want to embark on, is seamless from our end. From their end. Yeah.
Okay. This is what we call as an ecosystem, and this is what we've been waiting for, because it is not just when we talk about halal, isn't just Jakim and isn't just HDC only. It has to be a holistic approach. Is that so?
That's right. That's the vision, and that's the aspiration for HIP, whereby we want to consolidate all halal industry players, directly involved or indirectly involved, to be onto one platform, and to give facilitation to the consumer and industry players. So, for example, HIP has signed a memorandum of collaboration and understanding with a few local banks and one international bank.
Alright.
That's to help the members or the merchants in the event that they need funding assistance or any other assistance that requires helps from the financial institution.
Okay.
And vice versa, if the bank's clients or customers want to know more about halal industry or want to be involved in halal industry, can also come to us as well. And we bring a set of our packages that we have worked together with our with our sister agencies, and come out to help them.
Yeah, I think this could be a preparation for Malaysia to become the Halal Hub, the next Halal Hub. What do you think?
Halal Hub is quite a sensitive word to use.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that we want to be a Halal Hub per se, but we do want to champion halal because we have all the prerequisites, especially when you have the government backing. HDC and MITI and Jakim and whatnot, all those. We actually have, it's government structure, it's government supported, it's government backed, which is different than other countries that we have noticed.
All right. So coming back to HIP, okay, it's actually a platform. So when can we start to sign up? I'm sure that everyone is excited about it.
I hope so. We start opening for registration after World Halal Conference.
Okay. All right. So that's where people can register, and they can even open up their own profile. Meaning, it's like like Facebook. You have your pictures and your biography.
Yes. each user will have their own profile page, user page, and their own dashboard, whoever they want to add. And function is pretty similar to Facebook. It's not limited to individual users, but also for corporate users as well. Reason being, if corporate wants to know what people are talking about with regards to halal, or they want to look for people, they can always go to the social site. If they want to sell, for individual and corporates, they want to sell their products online, they can always come to our marketplace as well. There is that option too.
All right, that's interesting. Okay, so now, Azrin, as you know, COVID-19 has made the whole world halt into a halt, and including the halal business. Perhaps you can tell me what kind of assistance, whether it's coaching or training done by Halal Development Corporation.
The pandemic really taught a lot of us, how to be more dynamic and resilient. HDC is no exception. That's why we streamlined and we came up with our own our products, business channels. One of them is HIP, because physical interaction then was quite impossible. So we realized that people want to look for halal products or services. Where can they go? Come to HIP. And then for training or upskilling your skills, that's where our halal training comes in. We have our online training as well. You want to know how to, you want to plan forward how to go into the halal business. We have our halal consultancy, and where to do your business as well, premises, location-wise. That's the whole point of our halal parks.
Okay, and also business matching, if I can add up.
Yes. As I mentioned earlier, that's the purpose of HIP. Its members can benefit from the services that we provide. But in addition, it's also the business networking, business matching, online training, online promotion and marketing, as well as funding assistance. And we are also embarking on providing our HDC rating as well to small, medium entrepreneurs. But it's not to be in competition with Jakim's logo or anything. It's actually to complement them in the pre-certification domain.
I see. Okay. All right. Speaking back to HDC again, how's the preparation with WH? How does it differ this year and last year?
Oh, this year the theme is Halal Community Driving the New World Economy. So I think that's quite interesting, because
this is your part.
Partly, but obviously the whole of HDC is involved. No one's excluded.
Okay, so now it will be done virtually, and also you guys will be having also.
It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid of traditional coming to the conference itself and also online.
So what's exciting? What are the plans for WHC 2020? What can people look forward this year?
Well, I think, one, because of the format that we are actually conducting the conference. It'll be interesting. It's a hybrid and also online. That's one, and then we'll be showcasing our other products, the other RGU, as we call them, revenue generating unit, and then also HIP will be there. We'll have also exciting speakers as well. Ahmad Bohomat PM also will be officiating, if I'm not mistaken. So many things.
All right. Okay. So again, I probably want to ask this last question. What are your advice to all SME business partners to stay, let's say, how do you advise them in terms of to manage themselves to stay resilient, to stay positive in this pandemic?
Well, no business is easy. Any industry, be it halal or not halal, there's always challenges and opportunities to adhere to. Not to adhere to, but to go through. Yes, you have to be resilient, gigih, semua tu kena ada, but that, business is not easy, as everyone know. But obviously stay relevant and keep your head high. That's all that you can do at this current moment.
All right, that's all we have for Kinihalal Talk Show, and make sure you share this video as wide as possible. I'm Syilda Ismail. Thank you and bye-bye.